Welcome to Daytona International Speedway for the Daytona 500, the season opener of the Sprite Cup Series Season 2. It's a beautiful day for racing. Let's take a look at your drivers to watch for. But first, let's take a look at our pace car. The 2005 Daytona 500 winner, Jeff Gordon, will be the official pace car driver for the car that won the 2005 Daytona 500. A nice piece of history there. This was Jeff Gordon's last Daytona 500 win. And what other way to honor it than to let it be the official pace car? And a rookie showcase in the front row. Cole Custer and Matt DiBenedetto, winners of their respective duels. Jimmie Johnson entering his final Daytona 500. He looks for one last bit of glory here at Daytona. Kyle Larson starting deep in the field for today's race, as he's been talking about staying back there and let that big one happen, so that when it does, he can make a charge to the front. And one of the big stories entering today, Aric Almirola has been in 2 bad wrecks this speed weeks. He hopes for redemption today at Daytona. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for those most famous words in motorsports. Here to give the command, please welcome Cookie 2020.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines are fired, and the cars are rolling off pit road for 15 laps around this historic 2.5 mile super speedway. Now let's look at your starting lineup. On the front row, it is Cole Custer and Matt DiBenedetto. Then we have Erik Jones and 2017 Daytona 500 winner, Kurt Busch. Then we have Ryan Blaney, last year's regular season champion. And 2-time NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Busch, has never won the Daytona 500. Then we have Clint Bowyer and Martin Truex Jr. Then we have Ross Chastain filling in for the injured Ryan Newman. And Kevin Harvick, the 2007 winner here at Daytona. Then we have Brad Keselowski and 2-time winner of the 500 and 7-time Cup Series champion, Jimmie Johnson, entering his final season. Then we have 2015 Daytona 500 winner, Joey Logano, and 2018 Daytona 500 winner, Austin Dillon. Then we have William Byron and Chase Elliott, winner of the Season 1 Daytona 500. Then we have Kyle Larson and Aric Almirola, who's been having a lot of bad luck this speed weeks. Towards the back, we have Darrell Wallace Jr. and 3-time Daytona 500 winner, Denny Hamlin. And starting deep in the field in the final row, Chris Buescher and Alex Bowman. The most anticipated moment in racing, the Daytona 500 to kick off the season, is about to be underway. The pace car pulls off, green flag is out of the air, we are racing here at Daytona. Down the back straightaway, Cole Custer and Matt DiBenedetto are side by side. Cole Custer will lead that lap now. DiBenedetto goes around the high side. Cole Custer will take back the lead going up on the low side, on board with Matt DiBenedetto as he led that lap. As Cole Custer is going to take back the lead and Matt DiBenedetto is going to get shuffled back. Here comes Kurt Busch with a push from Chris Buescher. Oh, around goes Kevin Harvick and Clint Bowyer on the back stretch. Caution is out. Let's see what happened. Ooh, Jimmie Johnson just bump drafting Kevin Harvick. We talked about this in the Clash. The front bumpers of these Camaros are not like the front bumpers of the Mustangs or the Camrys. They're just a bit pointed out like a triangle. And a wrong push could send someone around. Just a bad push given by Jimmy Johnson. And unfortunately, Clint Boyer got collected as well. They go spinning down the backstretch. But not a lot of damage to those cars. A little bit of damage to the left side of Harvick and to the right front of Boyer. And some tire wear. But other than that, they should be able to continue. And we do have some takers for pit road. As there goes our pole sitter. As Boyer and Harvick peel off. Here comes Alex Bowman. He will win the race off pit road. And Kyle Busch will be the last car off of pit road. It's a tough break for Clint Boyer and Kevin Harvick, as they'll both be one lap off the pace. Anyway, we are ready to restart on lap 6 out of 15. Kurt Busch will be your new leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. Here comes Chris Buescher to start to fall back a bit. Now he's going to come back on the high side with a push from William Byron. Now he ducks down low. William Byron on the high side now. 3 wide in the back. Buescher now pulling away. Here comes Kurt Busch pulling up right beside him. Kurt Busch will take back the lead. Oh, around goes Austin Dillon on the backstretch. Caution is back out. See what happened. Ooh, Almirola just tapped him in the wrong spot. Set that car around. That's a tough break for Dillon. He'll have to restart in the back and most likely be one lap down. There he is on pit road. As here some drivers will come for pit stops. Buescher makes it to his pit stall first as he has the second to last pit stall. Oh, Logano going fuel only and will win the race off pit road. Denny Hamlin will be the last car off the pit road. Clint Boyer will receive the free pass under this caution and will be back on the lead lap. And Austin Dillon will be one lap down. We're ready to restart on lap 10 out of 15. Alex Bowman will be your leader for this next restart. Martin Truex Jr. will be to the outside of him. Green flag is back out in the air. Oh, Chastain gets knocked out of line by Blaney. As Chastain has fallen way back. Here comes Larson. He's been in the back all day. He's up at the front now. And Bowman started last. Here he is in the lead, but... Oh, around they go down the backstretch. Big wreck. Caution is out. The big one strikes. But as I was saying, Truex was getting around Alex Bowman. See what happened. Oh, Chastain tried to change lanes. Chastain trying to change lanes, but Elliott was getting a run. And I guess Chastain just didn't realize that Elliott's front nose was there. Watch those number 6 and number 9 cars. Yeah, Chastain just tried to change lanes. He didn't know that Elliott was getting a run in the middle. Oh wow, watch Hamlin go up on 2 wheels. And Dillon was a lap down and he was involved in this. Tough break for all these guys. Cleanup will ensue here at Daytona, as the field has been stopped on the front stretch. It's going to take some time to get this mess cleaned up, as the track is essentially blocked by the safety trucks and the medical team. Let's take a look at it again. Man, that 22 almost went over. Thank goodness for the roof flaps that deployed. Wow, look at Harvick shoot the gap right there. Logano was coming down. Harvick able to avoid. Tough break for all these guys. They'll be out of the race. As now the red flag has been lifted, we are back under yellow flag condition. Now it is time for some drivers to come down and take their last pit stops of the night, as Truex will lead them down pit road. Custer has to make the long journey to the number 1 pit stall, and Alex Bowman will win the race off pit road. Eric Jones will be the last car off of pit road. Kevin Harvick will receive the free pass under this caution. We have 6 cars out of the race, 16 on track, all of them on the lead lap. Chris Buescher will be your leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. 2 laps of racing to go here at Daytona. Down the backstretch they go and into turn 3. And around they go in the back. 3 cars pile up. And the pole sitter, Cole Custer, involved in this one. Let's see what happened. Ooh, Johnson just got to the back bumper of Cole Custer. Larson got involved in that one too, but not a lot of damage to that 42. He'll be able to continue. Didn't hit anything. Almost got T-boned by Truex. Take a look at it again. Yeah, Johnson just got into the back of Cole Custer. Sent him around. Second incident that's been caused by Johnson. I don't think he meant for that to happen. Man, Boyer and Blaney had no idea that that 41 was coming back up the racetrack. They were just innocent bystanders and all that. Not how they wanted to end their nights. That's a real tough break for all of them. They'll be out of the race. There's Larson on pit road, getting some service. He was involved in that incident, but not a lot of damage to the 42, so he'll get 4 fresh tires and Elko Fuel, he'll be good to go. But he'll have to restart in the back. We will enter our first attempt at an overtime finish. Chris Buescher will be your leader for this next restart. Green flag is back out. 2 laps of racing to go at Daytona. Here comes De Benedetto in the middle with a push from Almirola. Almirola there, it's like, here comes Eric Jones out of nowhere. Where did he come from? Oh, around they go to the backstretch. Truex up and over. And Eric Almirola looks like will win the Daytona 500. Let's see that. Ooh, Jones getting pushed by Matt De Benedetto. Just sent him around. Wow. Truex up and over. They're in that area where the banking starts to flatten out. The back end of these cars get really light. It's easy for them to get turned around. Wow, Bowman thought he was going to get through it. But then here came Truex, just flying into him. Watch Almirola and Buescher. Almirola looks like he was out front. At this point, the caution is already out, and it looks like Almirola was out front the whole time. He's still out front, right here. Look at Truex. Here comes De Benedetto and Byron picking him up and over. as it has just been declared official, Eric Almirola is the winner of the Season 2 Daytona 500. As cleanup still ensuing on the backstretch here, Truex's car will be hauled onto the flatbed. No one has had to go through as many hardships this speed weeks as Eric Almirola. And the Clash got up on his side in a big crash on the last lap in the duels. Coming to the finish, crashed. Had to start from the back, went to the front. With a push from Chris Buescher, managed to get out front and avoid the last lap mayhem. He has earned this victory here at Daytona. He will take the checkered flag and burn it down. Congratulations to Cole Custer and Noah Gragson fan 00441 and Eric Almirola for winning the Daytona 500. Here are your final results. Eric Almirola being able to take home the checkered flag. Chris Buescher coming up second, a great showing for the rookie. Kyle Larson coming up third. Kevin Harvick fourth, ironic to his car number. Matt DiBenedetto fifth. Good showcase for him as well. Jimmy Johnson coming home seventh in his final Daytona 500. Only 9 cars were able to finish the race. 10th on down is a DNF. Eric Jones, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, and Martin Truex Jr. were all involved in that last lap crash with Truex going up and over. Cole Custer coming home 14th. Did not want to finish his first career start with a DNF, but he does. And Austin Dillon was a lap down, involved in the big one with 4 laps to go. But once again, Eric Almirola being able to win the Daytona 500. And here are your point standings after today. Of course, Eric Almirola with this win gives him the points lead. As the point standings are just basically the same as the finishing results. As Ryan Blaney currently holds the final transfer spot into the playoffs. We'll see how this plays off for the next 9 races and see who makes the playoffs at the end of the 10th race of the season at Tiburon. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this race. That's it from me. Peace. Brandon Gomez in the booth, signing out.